What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Tay Talks and Tarot. Let's get into this weekly vibe. The energy is definitely on one. Okay. Guys, you know what? The best thing we can do right now is buckle up for December. It's going to be an interesting month. According to astrology reports, we will be having several squares in the sky, which cause tension and chaos. Okay. So let's buckle up for safety. Okay. Because we're about to lift off. Okay. So let's see what's going on, guys, as we wrap up November and we go into the month of December. The first week in December, here we go. And the end of the year. So this is very, uh, I don't know, guys, it is extremely um, trying and challenging at this time for some of us, most of us who are on this ascension journey. Uh, and at the same time, exciting. You know what I mean? It's bittersweet because you don't know what can happen next. I say stay positive, stay optimistic, and stay hopeful. And put your seatbelt on, people, because we are definitely in for an awakening experience in the month of December. So here we go. Now, what is the vibe the first week in December as we wrap up the ending? Today is November the 30th. So, and it's what? Sunday as I'm doing this reading. However, I will post it tomorrow on the first of the month. So let's see what's going on for the week, first week in December. What are we facing? What does the collective need to know at this time? What's going on energetically? Okay, it's definitely uh, an energetic vibe. We have a message from What's the Vibe deck. I did not tell you this, but I already invited in my highest level light guides that work with me at this time, my angels and divine ancestors. So here we go. What is the collective? What does the collective need to know at this time for the month of? I mean, I'm sorry, for the first week of December, at least the first week. Maybe this is not the day. Let's see. Any messages for the collective at this time? Oh, it is. Oh, fitting. Okay. Fitting. Okay, so consequences are coming out. There are games being played, bad choices that people have engaged in, and mixed signals, meaning you are manipulating people at this time. And this may not be you, collective. I feel like this is something that is probably being done or was done against you. That's what I feel. And there are going to be consequences for their actions. And this, to me, speaks of what we have been talking about for the last several weeks. The divine has stepped in, divine intervention has taken place with that judgment card constantly coming out, and the Wheel of Fortune card also has come out. So the energy is saying that now we are dealing with the consequences of our action. There will be instant karma. Secrets will be revealed. Those secrets are already coming out on the main stage, guys. If you tapping in to what's going on in the world, they're also happening in your own home. Okay, so let's see what else does the collective need to know at this time from this deck. What is the vibe for this week? We already know there's instant karma happening and coming soon. Any more messages? Tripping up on my shuffling. Any more messages that the collective needs to know for the highest good at this time? Thank you, angels, divine ancestors, high level beings. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. And again, this came out last week, I think, or the week before, guys. Y'all can watch the videos. But the clock here, time. Some of us are running out of time. However, there's another message that I'm getting because the consequences card came out, right? The consequences for your actions or the actions of others. There will be delays in the plan. Their plans, your plans. There will be delays because divine has stepped in. Okay. There's procrastination energy here and too busy. Okay. So some of us need to sit down, have a reflection moment, be still, go within. We're running out of time to get whatever messages that we need to get at this time to learn the lessons before these consequences come in. We are running out of time, or the people around you are running out of time. Okay. So this is definitely to me, this speaks of an urgent message off the bat, right? Right off the bat. Any more messages from this deck? Oh, that was quick. Puzzled. Okay. Conflicted energy. Perplexed, confused energy. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna keep pulling. There's an energy here of confusion. Confusion. And this card, you know what? As long as I've been pulling this deck, this card, it never came out. Wow. There's an energy of conflict here, confusion here, right? So something is going on around you guys, the collective, or you yourself are sitting in a confused, conflicted energy at this time. For that reason, some of you may be experiencing some delays, collective, where as it relates to whatever you're planning, right? Maybe delays in what you're trying to manifest. Okay. It may be delays in real time because the universe will have a way of getting your attention. So there may be delays in traffic. Who knows? There may be delays at work, delays at home, whatever the situation is, because the divine needs you to be still. And there will be consequences for the games that are being played and the mixed signals. Now, this is interesting. Confused and mixed signals here. This is a synchronistic energy here. Confused and mixed signals. So there needs to be clarity is what I'm getting. Somebody needs to have some conversations, or somebody needs to go within themselves to get a little bit of clarity for this week. Okay. And let me say this, like I said, starting this week in the month of December, it will be full of squares. So that can be collectively what the energy is coming from. Squares create tension and chaos because it's supposed to help you grow, guys. The squares in the sky create conflict in a sense to help you elevate above it, right? To help you master yourself. Any more messages for the collective at this time? Any more messages at this time for the collective from this deck? Because I feel like I might need to pull some clarifying cards, is what I just got. Any more messages? Any more messages from this deck? Highest level light guides, angels, and divine ancestors. Thank you. Okay, I got it. I got it. That's enough. Um, I'm gonna pull some clarifying cards for the messages that are here. That's what I'm getting. Okay. All right. Clarify the reading here. Consequences, time, and puzzled energy. Okay. Um, let me get some more cards. Give me some clarifying messages. Angels, divine guides. Most high, thank you. My highest loving light beings, thank you. Growth potential. Exactly. 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 You see? I just said that. You can't make the energy up, guys. Uh, it is what it is, okay? So the energy is definitely okay. So like I said, these squares are creating confusion, conflict, okay? Because there it's time to grow. It's time to level up. We've been talking about this quantum leap into this new uh shift, into this new frequency for the last couple weeks, right? Go listen to the readings, right? Um, those of us who are evolving as a soul, meaning basically you no longer do the things that you used to do in the past. You no longer respond the same, okay? Or should I say react the same? Now you're reflecting and you're responding. You're more emotionally mature, okay? And I'm not saying you sit there and you take BS, okay? Don't get it twisted. Some of these people out here that operate as low vibrational beings, okay? And you know who you are, and it may not be you, it may be people around you. But when you operate with immature emotions and you try to push people's buttons and then you expect them not to respond accordingly, that, and then you want to check that behavior. Oh, they'll say things like, yeah, see, I thought you changed. You didn't change. Or, see, there are your true colors coming out. You see? So that's demonic. To me, that's demonic energy, right? That come to push a button to make you feel bad about yourself. That's what it is. Don't fall for that, collective. Don't fall for that. That is also narcissistic energy, is demonic devil energy in my book. Whatever you want to call it, low vibrational entities, it's all the same, right? Don't fall for that, because what that is the manipulation that a narcissist will bring to try to make you dumb down and not feel as confident in who you are as a high level soul being that you have grown into, right? Now, don't get it twisted, collective. As a high level soul being, you still have a right to set a boundary and handle that accordingly. And if it means, say, if it means, standing on business and saying what you need to say, speaking your truth, there's nothing wrong with that. And in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with how you say it to get your point across. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm telling you? Now, you already know for you how that works for you, the things that you need to overcome. Handle that accordingly. Okay, if you know that, for example, just for example, that you had a bad habit of calling people, cussing people out, and you know that that is something that you've been working on uh as a soul being, right? To elevate out of immature behavior. So now you no longer do that. And somebody trying to push your button to get you to react like that, you know to respond differently, right? If it means blocking them, canceling them, and saying, you know what, I'm not doing this dance with you no more. Bye. Hang up the phone. You don't have to cuss people out. You see what I'm saying? You can respond differently, but set a firm boundary is what I'm saying. Set a firm boundary. You understand? You can say, you know what? I'm done. That's setting a firm boundary, and block them. Block them. Okay. Uh, because that is an energy that does not serve you. Okay. There is nothing wrong with standing on business. Nothing. And doing what you need to do. And don't give two F's about it. Okay. Who cares what they think? We don't care what they think. You're doing this for your soul, not theirs. Okay. And so here's the clarifying card. Growth. What I just said, the potential to grow. So the squares in the month of December, the energy that is happening, right? It's giving you the opportunity for growth. So whether it's pressing, it's challenging, um it is fearful, it has you scared, full of anxiety. Take some deep breaths. I'm talking to myself too. Meditate through it, deep breathe to it. It's okay to cry, release it, right? Um, but push through, push through the energy. Whatever you need to do, journal, walk in nature, take a long bath, close your eyes, meditate, deep breaths, whatever you need to do to make you feel better about the moment that you're sitting in that present moment. Do that thing, because this is for your growth. This is what I'm getting. Okay. So what it's saying here to me, now I'm reading it as a different message, collective, because it's clarifying as growth potential, right? So the energy is bringing you confusion, the energy, right? And the energy will work through people around you. Maybe your boss, maybe your lover, right? Maybe your children, if you have any, for example, right? Maybe a sibling, family member, right? The energy will work through whatever is closest to you to try to push a button so that the universe can see, the divine can see, is there true growth there? before you jump into that next timeline. That desired outcome that you want to live as a higher level being, the universe needs to see if you're worthy of that. This is what I'm getting here. So there will be consequences for your actions, which means if you respond in a way that is less evolving, right? If that's a correct way to term it, right? You may spiral back into a loop to get the lesson over and over again, right? You're running out of time because it's time to jump. So the universe is saying there will be confusion, there will be conflict here, and there will be consequences for the way we handle it. And we're running out of time for that. That is a message for my ascension journey people. Okay. Because here it's clearly clarifying that is it's time to grow. The potential for growth is here. And as you can see, there is a bird flying high. So the bird is saying it's time to fly high above the chaos, ground and center yourself in that mess, and be unbothered. Okay. Be unbothered is what I'm getting. Be unbothered. Okay. Any more messages for the collective at this time? This is definitely a spiritual growth message for my beings that are traveling into the next timeline. Any more messages at this time for the week of December this week? What do we have going on? Any more messages that needs to be clarified? Okay, web of connection. Now I'm going to read this card, but what I'm getting right off the bat is because you are jumping into another timeline and you will, this energy, you will be tested for this jump as it's showing right here. There will be consequences. You will be tested. I wouldn't be afraid of that. I would just move accordingly, right? I would take my time with this energy and go within. I feel like this card, web and connection, is saying because you're the reason why all this is taking place is because when you make that leap, your connection, your friend groups, and your circles around you are going to change. Your connections are going to change. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Your jobs may change, your cities may change, your relationships may change, your family, you might come on, some of y'all might be leaving some family members in the dust. Okay. We are taking uh this is an ascension journey. The divine is not, we're not interested in who we're related to in the family dynamic, right? This is about the soul growth here. So what this is telling me that you don't have a choice here. Fate has stepped in. Your soul has signed up for this journey. And what it's saying is you're going to either grow through this process and level up into your higher level being, or you're going to stay where you're at, suffer some consequences, go back into a loop, and deal with the madness all over again until you get the lesson. Okay. And it's clearly saying that the time is running out here. All right. This is definitely a spiritual soul message. Any more clarity for us? Any more clarity before we wrap up? Any more clarity before we wrap up the message? My highest loving light guides, angels, and divine ancestors. Uh, commit to the journey, guys. Commitment card came out. Commit to the journey. This is definitely a soul message. Commit to the journey. And this is also telling me that as you commit to this journey, you are manifesting, right? You're jumping, you're taking this quantum leap and you're manifesting your desires. This is not for nothing. You will be rewarded, and some of you will be rewarded with high level soulmates, committed high level soulmates. That's what's here. It's on the card, but it's basically the main message that I'm getting is to commit to the process. Commit to the process is what I'm getting here. Okay, commitment. Commit to the process. Right. You're running out of time. There is confusion and conflict energy coming in to test you to see if you're ready for this quantum leap. Because this is a growth potential to help evolve you. This, once you make that leap, the month of December is for reflection, is for change, right? So that once you make this leap, once you grow into this next, your whole universe is about to change. Everybody's going to look different in your new circle, your new family, right? Your new spiritual. And when I say family, connections, connections, families of all kinds, right? Your connections. These things are going to look different for you as you commit to this process. And some of you are getting soulmates, high level soulmates here. Okay. So that's my message, guys. That's what I'm feeling this week is about. The first week already coming out the gate. They are not playing. December is like here for the soul elevation. Before we hop into 2026, guys, we only have a little bit of time left, a small window of doing that thing uh, that makes you feel at peace and easy, right? In your center so that you can make this leap, so that you will not suffer consequences for the bad choices that you make, right? And it's also saying that there is no, we're running out of time. Go within, pray, meditate, do that thing that you need to do to keep yourself at peace and centered, right? Focus on you at this time. Focus on you. Clear the clutter, okay? Because when those storms come, and these all these squares coming in December, when that chaos comes, we need to know how to navigate through that energy, right? This is a time for growth. Okay. Embrace it, guys, because the change is here. You're going to look different. Your circles are going to look different. Commit to this process, guys. Okay. That's my message, guys. I'm going to say this, guys. Um, and anchor down. Okay. Anchor down in it. Hold the line, hold the space, whatever you need to do that thing. Okay. To protect your peace every single day. Protect your peace, guys. Protect your peace. Okay. The journey of being unbothered begins December 1st. Okay. Unbothered. December 1st. Let that be your mantra. Unbothered AF. Okay. Let that be your mantra. Okay. And I'm talking to myself too, guys. So please comment below. Let me know what you're experiencing, guys. Come back to the video because we're all in this together, collective. And I will see you midweek. Tay Talks and Tarot. Spread some love, y'all. Peace.